Alrighty, first up, we are just days away from the Monster Jam World Finals. It's 3 fantastic days of fun, starting on Thursday with the qualifier. Oh, check that out. It is truly a sport like no other.
Local mom Nicole Johnson is one of those competitors. We have a local here with us live this morning. Good morning.
Hi, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
You're finally on these red couches.
Yes.
You've been a fan of the show, right?
I have been a fan of the show. You know, I've lived in Las Vegas for 20 years.
That's crazy.
And of course, you were asking how long you were married and how long
Yes,
it took.
what's your story?
I was 19 when I got married to my husband Frank in '93.
Before moving to Vegas?
Before moving to Vegas.
Where were you guys before this?
California. We grew up in California.
And you decided to come here.
So we've been married 22 and a half years.
So is it the same? I'm guessing he picked up a lot more dinners.
He didn't have a lot of money.
She's like, we're just being real here.
He had big curly hair and a Toyota Land Cruiser, an old 72 Toyota Land Cruiser, and maybe $300 to his name. And I said, yeah, that works.
That's hot. Let's go to Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations on all your success. You got to describe the Scooby-Doo stuff. This is what you wear on an average day, right?
Yes, I completely walk around and go to the store like this and take my kids to school, whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Monster Jam Circuit, how did you get started? This girl from California moves here, you're married. Did you start from the get-go 20 years ago?
You know, it all started with that Land Cruiser that my husband had.
Really?
And we were four-wheeling as a couple, you know, camping and four-wheeling way before we had kids. And when we moved to Las Vegas in '96, we actually found the Southern Nevada Land Cruiser Association, which is a club for people that have these old Land Cruisers.
Okay.
So we started four-wheeling around the area. My husband eventually started competing in rock crawling with a buddy of his, which is where you're driving over really gnarly terrain, you know, set of cones like an obstacle course.
So you guys are an active couple.
Yes, very active. And so I was always kind of on the sidelines when our babies were little.
Right.
And in 2004, somebody asked if I would drive their vehicle in an all-women's event. And I said, sure. I mean, I had been around the sport enough to know all of the people and politics and ins and out and rules.
Yes,
and
the lingo.
I said, sure. And I won the event. I became the women's national champion. Was I what? So basically got bit by that competition bug and decided to go pro. So I was the driver, my husband was my spotter, and we traveled the whole country together, brought the kids, the dog, dad, everybody out, and traveled around, and then, you know, just kind of got some really great experience being on some crazy terrain.
And that kind of segued into Monster Jam and being able to participate. Yeah.
2010, I met world famous Dennis Anderson. He is the driver and creator of Gravedigger, and everybody who's in a Monster Jam knows Gravedigger. And when I met him and his son Ryan, who drives Son of a Digger,
Is that you?
No, that's Gravedigger.
That's
okay,
got it.
Yeah, he's
like,
awesome.
wait a minute.
You know, I had was talking to them, and when I said my name, his son Ryan says, "You're that rock crawler chick, aren't you?" I said, "That is so cool. Like, how did you know that?"
Yeah.
I mean, I know who you guys are, so it really was being in the right place at the right time. And then within 2 weeks, I found myself test driving in one of the Gravedigger trucks for the first time in North Carolina.
Nerve-wracking?
Well, you know, I was excited because I was going to have this opportunity to drive a Monster Jam truck. But, you know, I told the bosses, I'm like, are you going to show me how to drive this? It's not like I have one laying around in my backyard in Summerlin.
Train me,
you know? Right. So, yeah, they kind of showed me the ropes a little bit, and within a couple of days, they asked if I would like to come and do this. And so I said, sure.
Awesome.
And 6 weeks later, I started on tour, and that was almost 6 years ago.
You're so rock and roll. I love it.
It's crazy.
Are the kids frightened when they see mom?
You know, they've grown up around us being in motorsports and in doing extreme things, so they have seen me roll in every direction possible.
Really?
You know, endo, flip over backwards, barrel roll, catch on fire.
And the kids gotta love that you're in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, they love it.
What's it like driving that Scooby-Doo truck?
It's like being in a cartoon. I mean, it's got a tail that wags. It's so much fun. And everywhere we go, it's recognized. I mean, who does not know Scooby-Doo?
Good branding.
Yeah, everybody from 5 years old to 95 years old, they know Scooby-Doo. So I have to give it to the fans. They really have been supportive of this truck.
And speaking of fans, just to kind of, because we have about a minute left with the events. So Friday and Saturday, the qualifiers are Thursday, but then the big events Friday and
Racing
Saturday.
qualifying and Young Guns on Thursday, 7 p.m. We also have a pit party that day from noon to 5.
Pit party.
Friday and Saturday, we also have noon to 5 pit parties where you can come and meet all the trucks and drivers.
Awesome.
And we've got racing on Friday night and freestyle on Saturday night. 32 competing trucks. It's going to be unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like a party.
It is a big party. Over
fun.
100 Monster Jam trucks will be on display at Sam Boyd Stadium. It's like a world record because that's a big undertaking.
You're really encouraging women. I can
Yeah.
see that too, inspiring women.
Love
Do you
it.
love that part of it?
Absolutely. It's the biggest thing I've found, kind of inadvertently in this role, that I get to be this role model for little girls. And I love that we get to travel the globe showing little girls what you can do. You can achieve anything. There is no physical difference being a male or a female driving this truck. It's just my hands and my feet.
She'd take me
It's
down.
mental, though.
I wouldn't be able to do this.
Wow.
Best of luck
Good
to you
for
this
you.
week.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Keep
you.
kicking
I'm
butt.
going
I
over
really
it.
appreciate it.
High
High
five,
five,
high five. There we go. The Monster Jam World Finals presented by NGK Spark Plugs starts Thursday and runs through Saturday at Sam Boyd Stadium. On Friday, it's the Racing Championship. On Saturday, the Freestyle Championship. Go to monsterjam.com for more details. UNLVtickets.com, and the number listed will lead you to the box office.